And now it's time for our annual Sam sequel update. Hey everybody, Matt here with Halloween Daily News with some news on that highly anticipated, long-awaited sequel to the modern Halloween horror classic, Trick or Treat, as writer and director Michael Dougherty has spoken once again and updated us all on the status of that sequel. You might remember that about this time last year, in October of 2022, Dougherty confirmed that Trick or Treat 2 is still in what he called very active development, and that got us all very excited a year ago, and it's been pretty much silence ever since. Until this past weekend when Dougherty attended another screening, and during a Q&A at Scary Perry's horror series out in Los Angeles, as first reported by Collider, Dougherty again confirmed that Trick or Treat 2 is still very much in active development, but he went a little bit further this year and teased some of the early drafts of the script, calling it really great. During a Q&A at this event, Dougherty said, quote, "I will say this because we said it last year at the Beyond Fest screening, the sequel is in active development with Legendary." Then he went on to say, quote, "I'll go so far as to say that we have several drafts of a script. I brought back the same storyboard artist, Simeon Wilkins, so we have a stack of storyboards and a good fat stack of concept art done by Breen Burns as well, so it's inching along," end quote. Now, both artist Breen Burns as well as Simeon Wilkins, as he says, worked on the original Trick or Treat. So that's really awesome that we've got some of those same creative minds, especially in the visual department, helping come up with visuals like this iconic shot from the original for the sequel. But that's not all. Dougherty continued, acknowledging how long the sequel has been in development and revealing that he's working with his Krampus co-writers. He says, quote, "I'm hoping to talk to Legendary. They've been wonderful, like great collaborators, but so much of it is timing. And as you know, we just got out of a strike. So the next step, fingers crossed, would be looking at budget, of course, schedule, and all the rest. But we have a really, really great script for a sequel. And I brought in my co-writers from Krampus to do it with me. So Zach Shields and Todd Casey, who did Krampus with me, also helped me write Trick or Treat Part 2, end quote." Hey everybody, I want to take a minute and let you know about a sponsor of this video. Kangaskhan Publishing's brand new Halloween horror anthology, October Screams, is out now, available from Amazon. You can find a direct link in the description. October Screams brings you 27 brand new tales, all set around the greatest holiday of all, Halloween. It features stories from authors including Brian King and Richard Chismar, Jeremy Bates, Philip Fracassi, Todd Kiesling, Gwendolyn Keist, and many, many others. Terrifying, fun, creepy, and at times poignant as well. This volume contains stories for every craving you could have this Halloween season. Perfect reading material for this month. October Screams is available now from Kangaskhan Publishing, available through Amazon. Now, if you're keeping score, Trick or Treat 2 was first announced a decade ago, way back in 2013. Dougherty then would go on to make Krampus for Legendary, and then followed that up with Godzilla King of the Monsters, also for Legendary. I think we've all got our fingers crossed now that this is going to be Dougherty's next film project. Now, in some really cool related news, we are getting an all-new Sam Trick or Treat story called Haunted, and this is the recently revealed cover art by artist Breen Burns, who also co-wrote this new short story with Michael Dougherty himself. As I said, it's called Haunted, and the only way that you can see it is by ordering the new 15th anniversary Trick or Treat omnibus graphic novel collection through Kickstarter. We'll put a link to that in the description of this video as well. Really cool cover art here. We see this female character holding her own version of Sam's iconic lollipop with a bite taken out of it. You see a bit of Sam's burlap mask showing through the fog in the background. And you gotta love the pumpkin patch in the foreground with candy leading up the hill. All of which making a really cool piece of artwork. And I'm sure this story is going to be awesome, as are all the stories in the Trick or Treat 15th anniversary omnibus. It is cool to hear that now that the writer's strike is over, they are getting down to business on the script, and they've got that artwork already intact right now. Stacks of it, he says. So I can't wait to see where this goes. Hopefully, this will be the year that it finally gets the official green light from Legendary and goes into production. Hopefully, very soon after the actors' strike ends, if and when that ever ends. It's going to end. It's got to, right, guys? Because we need some more Sam and another Trick or Treat. If you've never seen the original Trick or Treat, I don't know what you're waiting for and where you've been. The film tells 5 interwoven stories that all take place on the same Halloween night in the same town, introducing the lovable spirit of Halloween in the iconic character known simply as Sam. Stay tuned for much more on Trick or Treat 2 and the big screen return of Sam as this project continues to develop. And be sure to check out my interview with Sam himself, Quinn Lord, elsewhere on this YouTube channel and at HalloweenDailyNews.com. I'll put the link in the description if you're watching here on YouTube. And give us your thoughts on these latest comments from writer-director Michael Dougherty about Trick or Treat 2. How excited are you to see Sam back on the big screen, to see new Halloween stories interwoven together with Sam making various appearances throughout? I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this down below, and be sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any of our ongoing coverage of all things Trick or Treat 2 right here on the HDN YouTube channel. Until then, I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you for watching.